It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening. It's February 6, 2020, and we're here at the home of the Daring Rams for tonight's exciting second game of a doubleheader, the Rams against the Portland Bulldogs. So we're joined tonight by Mike Hoffer from the Forecaster and the Portland Press-Herald. Mike, the Rams are ranked number 3 in Class AA North. After a heartbreaking loss to Lewiston, Portland is ranked 8th out of 8. Two teams in different directions right now.
Yeah, it's certainly been one of those years where Daring's trajectory has been much greater than Portland, but anytime Portland comes into this building, you can't help but remember the last time Portland was in this building and that epic win in last year's quarterfinal round on Stillman Mahan's buzzer beater. So I think if you're Daring, you can throw the records out. You know that beating Portland's not going to be easy no matter what, but you know for Daring on senior night, they're going to want to be able to beat Portland and end a 2-game losing streak and go into the tournament on a high note.
Well, Frank, what a raucous crowd it was here tonight. Portland got a really nice cheer from its student section. Daring, an unbelievably loud cheer from its student section. What are the keys to the game tonight?
Well, Steve, I think if you're Portland, you're going to come out and play with that same energy as the first game. Coach Russo had the Bulldogs charged up. They came out, they found and hit open shots. So really, if you're Portland, just a repeat of that first game. And if you're Daring, remain calm. I mean, this is a team that, when they play within themselves, are the most athletic in the state. They can play with anyone, and that starts and stops with Oscar Hussein. If they can run the offense through him, not necessarily have him carry them, but have him find the open looks, set up the offense, the Rams should have a successful night here.
Well, folks, 10 minutes our time, but less than a couple seconds your time. We will start senior night and announcements, and then we'll get on with the game. We'll bring it to you in just a moment.
Good evening. So my name is Ladislas Zaimana, student body president from Daring High School, and I am joined tonight by Rose Watson, the student body president from Portland High School. I and all the Daring students would like to welcome Portland High School and the rest of the students, players, coaches, and fans to Daring High School for tonight's varsity basketball games and for senior night. Together, we stand together to remind everyone that both of these teams have worked equally hard in preparation for tonight's game, and both deserve your vigorous support and respect. I hope you all enjoy a great night of high school basketball, and that together we make Portland and Portland Public Schools proud. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Rose Watson, the student body president from Portland High School. As role models to other Portland Public Schools students and representatives of our high schools in the community, Lottie and I enthusiastically support the Portland Public Schools core values. We all support the goals of co-curricular athletics for tonight's participants and all students, including good sportsmanship, citizenship, skills, health, strength, self-reliance, emotional maturity, and social growth. Please remember that this game is for us, the students of both Portland High School and Daring High School, and that we represent the Portland Public Schools and the city of Portland. We ask that you allow everyone here to experience the real fun and enjoyment of the high school basketball tonight. Thank you, and congrats to the seniors.
Great job, both of you. Before we introduce today's starters, we welcome you to Senior Night, the occasion of the final regular season home game in the basketball careers of several Daring student athletes. Each boy has been a significant asset to his team. Moreover, and more importantly, each has been a wonderful ambassador for his family, his school, and his community. We thank each of you for who you are and for what you have done for Daring High School and its basketball program. We will now recognize the basketball seniors, who in turn will recognize their parents and or representatives who are here for them this evening. We would like to begin with the lone senior cheerleader, Jessica Ross. This is just third season cheering and first as varsity captain. She would like to thank her friends and family for always being there and for making her laugh. She plans on getting a business degree and working in financial management. She has not yet decided where she will attend school in the fall. And now for the members of the boys varsity basketball squad. Beginning with Vail Shiha. Vail is represented by his mother, Esperance. His plans after graduation are undecided.
No more up and down. Stay there.
Cole is represented by his parents, Bonnie and Wade, by his grandmother, Barbara, and his brother, Owen. Cole plans to attend Southern Maine Community College. The next senior is Oscar Hussein, represented by his mother, Halimo Hassan. Oscar plans to attend the University of Southern Maine. The next senior is Loki Anda. Loki is represented tonight by his mom, his dad, his brother, and his sister. His plans after graduation are undecided. Next we have Max Morioni, represented by his mother Marnie, his father Tom, and also his grandmother. Max will attend Colby College in the fall.
Of course, Marnie Marioni is on the school board, and Tom is our erstwhile cameraman for all Deering High School boys games, and we've been fortunate to work with him a couple of times this year ourselves.
Next we have Jesse Kamalandua, represented by his parents, Kamani and Jean-Claude, as well as his sisters, Joanna and Claudia. Jesse's college decision is up in the air. The next senior is Mike Randall, Mike is represented by his parents, Joan and Chet. Mike will be attending Bowdoin College in the fall, where he will study marine science.
Of course, the Randall family had Laney play for Portland High School in the girls' game that preceded us in this doubleheader. And as we said in that game, it must be a very exciting time in that family in a night like tonight.
Absolutely, and here our senior night is wrapped up with senior co-captain Daryl Germain, 3-year starter for Deering.
And his father, Roosevelt Germain. Daryl's college plans are undecided. Congratulations as well to the senior members of the Portland basketball squad. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. It is our pleasure to welcome our guests, our crosstown arch rivals, the Bulldogs of Portland High School. Both Portland High School and Deering High School advocate and expect good sportsmanship on the part of all players, coaches, and spectators. Therefore, we request that all present do their part in ensuring that tonight's contest is played in a positive sporting spirit. The timer and scoreboard operator is Ken Levinsky, the official scorer is Linda Atkinson, and the certified trainer in attendance is Greg Josie. Tonight's varsity officials are Mr. Dan Deshays and Mr. Dick Milliard. Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. At guard for Portland, a 5'9" junior, number 20, Jacob Bouchard. At forward for Deering, a 6'2" senior, number 11, Max Morioni. At forward for Portland, a 6'5" senior, number 30, Kevin Smart. At forward for Deering, a 6'5" senior, number 21, Loki Anda. At center for Portland, a 6'3" senior, number 32, Ethan Fay. At center for Deering, a 6'2" senior, number 23, Mike Randall. At guard for Portland, a 6-foot sophomore, number 12, Juani Donato. At forward for Deering, a 6'5" senior, number 50, Jesse Cavalandua. At guard for Portland, a 5'9" senior, number 3, Stillman Mahar. And at guard for Deering, a 5'8" senior, number 20, Daryl Germain. Portland is coached by Joe Russo, assisted by Joe Giordano, Carmine Rumo, and Joe Esposito. Deering is coached by Todd Wayne, assisted by Dan LeGage, Josh Stoll, Tim Miller, and Jordan Tripp. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask you to please rise for the singing of our national anthem. The anthem will be sung for us this evening by Miss Elsie Zayumana, a student at Deering High School.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glares double mercy needed gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors, the star-spangled banner yet wave. Oh, the land of the free and a home of the brave.
Thank you, Elsie, very much.
So a terrific rendition of the national anthem by Elsie Ziamata. We heard from her brother Lottie Ziamata, the president of the student body, as well as Rose Watson, speaking about sportsmanship. Great senior night ceremony, and we're ready for tip-off here at Deering.
Wow, that was just terrific. Got this crowd excited. And here we go with Kevin Smart jumping against Jesse Kemalandua.
That Kemalandua, not a typical starter, but he's coming out on senior night as is custom.
And Jermaine will come up with it on the tip.
Looks like 2-3 from Portland.
Jermaine for 3 from downtown.
Over the top.
That's a push.
No, just be out of bounds, Steve. Is one over the top of the backboard.
There was a push, but it was after that.
Yeah, I would expect quite a physical contest here. Portland Deering do like to mix it up inside when they play, and hopefully the officials will let them do it.
Thay. Inside. And the tip.
By Smart.
Given by number 30, Kevin Smart.
Launching, oh wow, underneath. Fighting hard and fouled is Mike Randall.
23, Mike Randall.
The foul will be on Ethan Thay.
32, Ethan Thay. His first, team's first.
Yep, so the teams trade second chance baskets. Mike Randall shooting one with a chance to make it a Deering lead.
And the block by Thay. Whoa. Bouchard goes down hard.
He's slow to get up.
The Deering foul is on number 15.
And that's Kamalandua's first foul.
His first, team's first.
You know, it looks like he went down, though. I mean, there was contact, but I don't think the contact was as hard as what we saw. It looked like he lost his footing underneath, but in any event.
No, we're going to have a little conversation here. Yes, it'll be Portland ball, of course, off the foul. A little confusion with the officiating crew, but Shays and Maliar get together and get the call right.
And Finn Katz-Cronin checks in for Jake Bouchard. Stillman Mayen, the hero of last year's game for the Bulldogs, hitting that 3 to win it.
I wonder if his feet even touched the ground when he walked in the door.
Thay goes up hard, and Hill should be shooting too. The foul will be on Mike Randall.
Mike Randall, he's first, team second. On the line, shooting 2, Ethan Thay.
We say it time and time again. My favorite venue to watch a game, really. Just a great court, great atmosphere.
And big enough as well, Steve. I mean, sometimes we get in some tiny gyms where you're just kind of cramped in. Here, when you get packed in, there are a lot of fans.
Thay does not convert. Jermaine with the rebound. 2-2 is the score. Cross court, Jermaine. Morioni looking to play pass with him, and over to Morioni for 3. Well, another rebound for Anda. And Jermaine for 3.
That inside out look from Loki Anda.
From Loki Anda.
So, 6:21 in the first half. 5-2 is the score. It's a 3-point Deering lead. Donato over to Thay. Thay not challenged. It's got Smart outside.
Yeah, Deering's been playing man-to-man defense here through the first few possessions. We have seen them mix in some zone.
Finn Katz-Cronin dumps it off to Wakati. Or Donato, rather. For 3, Mayen. Not yet. Smart in, and here is Katz-Cronin.
Yep, Finn Katz.
Third effort for the Dogs.
Making the most of his minutes here in the game. Getting a rebound and a bucket.
Five to 4. It's a 1-point Deering lead. The rebound, Smart. Quick outlet to Mayen. Smart in the corner.
A nice little floater.
Think he's excited tonight. 6-5 is the score, a 1-point Dog lead. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
And not the highest percentage shots from Deering here early, Steve. Let's wonder if they're getting a little rattled. They just have to settle down, weather the storm. And you got to expect if you're Deering, the Portland's going to come out and play like this in the first couple minutes.
Ethan Thay got that rebound. Donato pushes it over to Mayen. Dumps it off to Smart for 3. Doesn't fall. Daryl Jermaine has Morioni on the break. Chooses not to go there.
Veteran move there by Jermaine, just bringing it up. Ooh, and the travel. First turnover of the game is Deering's.
Bouchard returns for Portland. And number 2, Oscar Hussein.
Oscar Hussein will check in now for Jesse Kamalundua. And Jake Bouchard will check back in, this time for Ethan Thay.
Hussein, a typical starter for Deering, coming off the bench tonight. Of course, we've seen Coach Russo employ the same tactic with Kevin Smart, and that's going to be a 5-second call. So, quick 5-second call. And we trade turnovers, Deering ball again.
6-5, Deering up by, down by 1.
We'll see if Hussein can orchestrate something against the zone here. Great look.
Doing just how they wrote it up. 8-6, it's a 2-point lead. That was for Daryl Jermaine that got that shot.
It's corrected to have a foul on Morioni.
The Deering foul is called on 11, Max Morioni. His first.
Cole Martinson will check in for Morioni.
Number 12, Cole Martinson.
So the Dogs down by 2, 3:40 left here in the first quarter.
Cole Martinson in the game.
Smart. What a nice move. Doesn't fall, but Donato inside. One pass. Well, It looked like one
Travel.
pass too many. Rebound, Mike Randall. Crowd wanted a 3-second violation. This Deering team is awfully fast.
That good ball movement there. Extra pass.
I'm just going to say, speaking of 3 seconds, but, you know, that looked like about 7 seconds for the Deering player, but that's fine. 8-6.
Let's see if I know I'm not one to take it easy on the officials.
Off-ball foul on
Off-ball
Hussein.
foul against Hussein. But it is a little easier to make the call up here.
Oh, no question.
The Deering foul is on number 2, Oscar.
Yeah, I've known an umpire to take a seat outside near the dugout and say, "What are you doing here?" "Well, you seem to be able to call the game so well from over here, I thought I'd come out and give it a try."
How'd that work out for him?
For the umpire, it was a joke. It was pretty funny. Here we go, Stillman Mahan. Got Jermaine on him. Bouchard now with Martinson on him.
Portland being patient here, trying to get a good look.
Katz Cronin. Hussein stops, pops, and hits. Katz Cronin with a great game against Lewiston in the early going. It's now 8-8, folks. 2:19 left as Martinson and Saya set to check in for the Rams. That's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, no look pass from Hussein to Martinson. Martinson backpedaled out of bounds. We have Vaillant Shea checking in for Deering and Max Morioni returning. So Shea, another one of those 8 seniors seeing early minutes here against Portland.
So here we go. Bouchard spins. Back out again. Up and oh my goodness.
Wow.
Crowd like that, at least the Portland side, 10-8. He's getting some clapping from the Deering side on that move.
Yeah, why not? Nice spin move, nice finish.
Jermaine, why not? Jump. No, Smart comes up with it.
Yeah, officials letting him get a little physical inside.
Man. Inside to Smart. He's traveling.
Yeah. That evens the turnovers at 2 apiece.
10-8 is the score. 10-8 in police code means in service. We are in service here tonight at Deering. 1 minute left. Oh, what a move.
Wow.
Oscar Hussein ties it.
Lightning fast up and under for Oscar Hussein.
The last 50 seconds here. We'll see what Portland's got planned.
We'll see if they try to hold for one here. They have a 10-10 ball game here after one. And again, you're talking about number 3 versus number 8. So I would not be surprised to see Portland be patient, try to retain possession. They'll have a block.
See if that's on.
It'll be Daryl Germain's first foul.
Number 20, Daryl Germain.
Deering's 5th.
Personal foul number 1, team foul number 5.
We'll see what Coach Russo has drawn up for the inbound. It'll be interesting to see if he takes a shot here or just tries to pull it back.
Jump ball.
Arrow to Portland.
Alternating possession, Portland.
So we'll do it all over again from the same spot.
Hussein gets a hand on it.
That deflected off the back of the backboard, so we'll do it again. We're going to switch sides of the lane here. For another Portland inbound under the basket.
We'll get a new Portland player to inbound it. Stillman Mahan. Katz Cronin comes back. Bouchard. My goodness. Donato. Oh, my goodness,
foul.
they're going to call it
Offensive
off.
foul. Yeah, Jermaine slid under. He set up. Coach Russo doesn't like it, but that's the call you got to expect. We see it quite a bit, Steve. Benefit of the doubt rarely goes to the offensive player in that situation.
Juani Donato, his first team second.
Turnover.
Well, Hussein protests that was off Katz Cronin, but in the end, the basketball gods maybe right the wrong on the other end.
Wow, did not expect that. Donato with the ball, and
he loses it.
He loses it. 10-10 is the score. There's 0.4 seconds left here. Probably not enough time to get it off. Well, Morioni did get it off, but the score will be tied 10-10 after the first quarter. Here we go, folks. Back with second quarter action. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, Ashley Daniels on camera.
Beautiful look and blocked.
Inside. Well, Randall with the rebound, though. Dumps it back out again. Smart. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, what a move.
Yeah, good non-call there, Steve. We just saw that exact same situation on the other end. In the previous possession, called an offensive foul. Probably the right decision to swallow the whistle.
Some electrifying moves here tonight by Jake Bouchard.
Oh, what
nice
dish.
dump off by Jermaine to Anda.
From Gerald Jermaine.
And Morioni lays it in off that beautiful pass.
Met Max Morioni, and here we go now. Donato. Oops.
Fifth Portland turnover to 4 for the Rams.
Ethan Thay will check in for Jake Bouchard.
Ethan Thay.
Quick hands by Donato.
Another dish.
Yeah, Hussein really opening things up here. Penetrating kick.
It's 14-12, a 2-point Rams lead. Katz Cronin to Thay. No call. Anda with the rebound. Trap. Jermaine drives it home. We're going to have a Portland timeout with 6:16 left here in the second quarter. The score, Deering Rams 16, Portland Bulldogs 12. We're back from the Coach Russo timeout.
That good timeout for Coach Russo. Deering on a 6-0 run. Able to stop the bleeding.
Donato in the corner. Here's Smart. No, Anda with the rebound. It's a 4-point Ram lead right now. Hussein, he is so strong underneath in terms of his assists. Just sees the open man so well. Katz Cronin over to Mayen, back to over half court right now. Jake Bouchard set to check in.
Now here's 2-3 from Deering. They like to trap out of it, up and down. Wow.
Man for 3. A giant killer.
Well, I guess if you're still Maine, you have no range in this building. You can hit from anywhere.
He cuts the lead to 3, 18-15. Morioni for 3 to match. In and out, but Randall right where he needs to be. Man with the rebound. Five minutes left here in the first half. 18-15 is the score.
Deering shaking it up, back to man-to-man. We'll have a foul on Randall. He doesn't like it. It'll be Mike Randall's second foul.
Number 23, Mike Randall, his second.
Man can bring the Dogs to within 2. Within 1, rather, if he hits both of them.
Stillman Mahan will have 2 shots.
he doesn't miss many, as Mapore Semahosa and Jesse Kamalandua check in for Deering.
Mpore Semahosa giving Deering some more length. We see Kamalandua return to the game.
Mann hits both, his 5th points of the game, and he does bring the Dogs to within 1. 18-17, Daring Rams in front. Hussein goes up hard.
He'll be fouled. I think it'll be on Smart. And it is.
The Portland foul is on number 30, Kevin Smart. His first.
So Oscar Hussein, the senior transfer from Wayne Fleet,
Oscar Hussein
with a pair of foul shots.
Uncharacteristic miss for Hussein. Although I don't know how he does from the line versus from the floor.
One free throw, Oscar Hussein.
Back to a 2-point lead now, 19-17 for the Rams. Jake Bouchard with the ball, brings it over. He's got Hussein on him.
Bouchard kind of panicked there. Hussein wasn't really smothering him.
Yeah, there's a foul.
And said it'll be a reach. You see, pleads his case. It'll be Hussein's
Foul is
second.
on number 2, Oscar Hussein.
Now we're shooting 1-1.
Personal foul number 2, team foul number 7. On the line for Portland, shooting 1-1, Wani Donato.
And the rebound, Semahosa. Tremaine on the left side, very dangerous player. So is Max Morioni, who's got the ball now. So is Oscar Hussein, and that's why they are ranked 3rd in Class AA North. What a move, spin! And we've got a
foul on the floor on Bouchard. That'll be his first. Portland's 4th.
The Portland foul is on number 20, Jacob Bouchard.
Matthew Dowdell Smith will check in for the Dogs.
Matthew Dowdell Smith, number 2, checks in for Portland.
Jermaine from way downtown hits it.
3-point goal.
The first player in double figures, that's his 11th point. 22-17, Rams.
Yeah, it's a big couple minutes here if you're Portland. Oh, and still Mahan, great job drawing the block there.
Really puts his head down and leans into it.
That is 100% sold by Stillman Mahan. Jermaine can't believe it.
20, Daryl Jermaine, his second, team's 8th. Stillman behind.
Like butter.
For Portland, one more shot.
Loki Anda checks in for Kamalandua. And Jake Bouchard checks in for the Dogs. Mahan hits them both.
Free throws, Stillman behind.
So it's 22-19. Rams in front with 3:45 left in the first half. Hussein. Nice move. And in.
Hussein.
24-19. Bouchard over half court. Has an end on him. Well, he wanted it, but Jermaine, yeah, we'll have a foul.
Yep.
Not a bad foul either, since there was Morioni was breaking.
Yep, good work by Portland to prevent the fast break there. You said it all, Steve.
The Portland foul is on 15, Finn Katz-Cronin. Personal foul number 1, team foul number 5.
Jermaine to take it in. Smart on Hussein.
Interesting matchup here.
And a wide open. His 7th point of the night. Now it's 27-19. Spencer Cross in. He's going to foul. That's going to be on Onda.
Foul is on 21, Loki Onda.
Deering's 9th foul of the first half.
Team's 9.
So we'll shoot 1 and 1 one more time.
1 and 1. Spencer Cross.
After that, we'll shoot 2 if there's a foul, as they'll be in the double bonus. Cross in and out. Onda with the rebound. Jermaine kicked off of Jermaine's foot.
And that will be Deering's 5th turnover, evening the turnover battle at 5 apiece. Say, Steve, with an 8-point Deering lead, this could be a big last 2:45 of the first half. Can Portland weather the storm, or can Deering try to get out and step on the throat?
Well,
Deering in 1-3-1 trap.
Donato is fouled by Jermaine.
That may be on Jermaine again.
No, they're going to call it on Morioni.
And it is. And that's his 2nd. But we're in the double bonus either way.
11, Max Morioni.
Kaimik Solomon set to check in for the Rams.
2, Wani Donato.
Donato will be shooting 2 at the line here. Dogs are down by 8. It's 27-19, 2:37 left in the first half. Sinks the first one. Solomon will check in for Jermaine.
It's one of those games, Steve, where making foul shots is going to be critical, especially if you're the Bulldogs, especially being the underdog.
Onda, a man among boys under the boards here. No. Fast, Solomon.
Wow.
So in this rugby match here at Deering High School,
Coach Wing is screaming for a timeout. The official Deshay says he never had possession, as it will be Portland ball.
Point being, you need possession to call the timeout.
And I think Coach Wing kind of saw that coming, but couldn't quite get the timeout off in time. Interesting, Jermaine back here with the Rams going on defense. Jermaine playing with 3 fouls.
Might only have 2 though, because
correct.
that last one was
you are
Morioni.
correct. 2 fouls.
And I thought the same thing, and I think that's why he was originally substituted. Everybody thought it was a foul on Jermaine.
That 2-3 zone here from Deering. We'll see. Yep, here comes the trap. Why not?
Cross court. Donato inside to Smart.
Good defense here by the Rams.
Very good, but also nice ball movement by the Dogs right now. Onda with another rebound. Turnover. His man on the break. Whew.
Wow.
Hit hard, hits the basket, and he's going to be at the line shooting 1. Foul will be on Kaimik Solomon.
The foul is on Deering's 5.
And here comes Oscar Hussein in for Daryl Jermaine. 27-22 is the score. It's a 5-point lead. 1:25 left here in the first half.
And I wonder if you're Coach Wing, you saw Jermaine in the middle of that mix-up. I think, get him off.
A 3-point play by Stillman.
That is Stillman Mayen's 10th point, all in the second quarter. Morioni, nice look. Doesn't fall, but it doesn't matter, because Samahosa with the rebound. Smart with the rebound.
At 60 seconds left, we'll see what Coach Russo does. They're going to walk it up. Solomon giving pressure.
Travel. Randall and Jermaine in for Samahosa and Solomon. 3 substitutions here by Coach Wing. 27-23. It's a 4-point Deering lead right now. Germain from downtown. Smart with a rebound. Oh, no look pass, but it goes, unfortunately, if you're a Portland fan, to Germain. Hussein floats it up. Katz Cronin with a rebound.
Deering's kind of gone cold here, Steve, in the last couple minutes. Had some looks, but unable to knock it down.
Spencer Cross. And knocked out by Randall. Randall pointing the other way, but clearly off of him that time.
Yeah, 16 seconds. Got to expect Portland to either look for the easy shot if they get it, or otherwise pull back and set up for one.
No, that's not what Portland wanted to do with 14.8 seconds left. Jake Bouchard in now.
That will be the Bulldogs.
Cross.
Sorry, Steve, that'll be the Bulldogs' 8th turnover. 7 for Deering.
So 13 seconds here. Coach Wing is saying pull back. Instead, Smart steals it. Nice move. Brings the Dogs to within 2 shades of the girls' game that preceded this one, in which the Rams were up by, down only by 1 at halftime. We'll be joined by Mike Hoffer in just a moment. So, Mike, the second game of our doubleheader at the first game, the Deering Rams only down by 1 point in the girls' game, something that was very surprising. I think equally surprising, the Dogs are only down by 2 right now.
Something about playing Deering brings out the best in Portland, so I can't say I'm shocked. Stillman Mahan, 10 points. Where have we seen that before, him having a good game in this building? I think the difference for Deering right now has been Oscar Hussein's willingness to give up the ball. He has 5 points. He also has 5 assists. And when he's dishing off, you see him getting into the lane, and instead of going to the basket, he's passed for easy layups. That certainly helped Deering open it up a little bit. Back roars Portland. Smart having a good game for the Bulldogs. I mean, this is lining up to be another thrilling finish.
Well, we spoke of Hussein's great awareness and finding the open man, and with those 5 assists, it's really showing. Daryl Germain leads all scorers with 11 points, including 3 3-pointers. Loki Anda has 7 and just a ton of rebounds. Hussein has those 5 points as well. Of course, the Dogs are led by Stillman Mahan, 8 points by Kevin Smart.
Yeah, I think, Steve, if you're looking for one word to describe this team, it's fight. These Bulldogs are going to fight to the end against Deering. It doesn't matter what the ranking is. It doesn't matter what the expectation is. We saw it in back in early January. We're seeing it here. Last game of the season. This is a team that's not going to back down to a challenge, and I'd expect Portland to come out and play with that same kind of grit in the second half.
Folks, we always say the Portland Public Schools cannot lose at a Portland Deering game. We'll bring you all of the exciting second half action in a moment. Here we go with second half action.
2-3 trapping zone from Portland. So I'm trying to jump Hussein early. You see Deering try to spread it out here. Beautiful pass and a big block.
A block by Smart. Sent him to the floor. It was so powerful. Again, he's been playing like a man possessed tonight, too.
Could feel the concussion from that up here.
Now, a nice look. Didn't fall. Hussein with the rebound. Quickly up court. He's going to do it all by himself, and he's going to get hit on the way in.
We'll see who the call's on.
Looks like Jake Bouchard, but we'll see. Sometimes it's a guessing game.
Official Steve Schwartz with the right call.
His second team's first. Oscar Hussein and Deering shooter.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day, Frank.
Are you saying that you're the proverbial blind squirrel?
Well, I've said that to a jury once. Hussein hits the first, 28-25.
You're looking back at that first half, Steve. Deering had that 8-0 run. Coach Russo took a timeout after 6. Deering created a turnover, came out, scored again, but the Bulldogs able to weather that storm.
Katz Cronin now with Bouchard.
Yeah. 1-2-2 pressure from Deering, three-quarter court.
Here we go, over half court.
Carry.
But he travels.
Yeah.
You saw it the second it happened.
You could tell Katz Cronin was so excited to get it over half court, just didn't put the ball on the floor fast enough.
Well, it's a 4-point Deering lead right now. The Dogs can ill afford a run. Whoa!
That could have been a travel as well.
Looked like a few steps.
Which you're saying so lightning quick.
Jermaine. His 4th 3 of the night. His 14th point of the night. And again, Bouchard with the ball over this Cats Cronin this time. Donato loses it, but it's going to stay Portland ball.
Off Randall. Bulldogs shot 8 of 18 in the first half. Rams 11 of 27. So neither team really lighting it up from the field.
So here we go.
Defense.
Honda on Bouchard. Lands comes out to get it. Monty Donato inside to Kevin Smart.
Portland definitely content to be patient here. They know if this turns into a track meet that Deering's going to run away with it.
The score is 32-25 right now. It's a 7-point Deering lead. They've scored all 5 points here of this half so far.
Portland looking to spread it out.
Man, no look to Bouchard in the corner.
Bouchard pulls it back though. Might have had an open look. Offensive. When in doubt, offensive foul.
Her 3rd foul for Jake Bouchard. And he's going to come out. Ethan Thay will come in.
Jacob Bouchard, his 3rd.
Yeah, Hussein read that one like a book. Set right up for it.
Samuel Rosa checks in for Deering. And 15, Finn Cats Cronin for Portland.
Morioni, nice movement. One pass too many maybe to Samahosa, but they'll pull it back out. Jermaine off balance, and Smart with the rebound.
I think you're right, Steve. Hussein might have had a look there. Decided to dish it to Samahosa. Couldn't quite control it. We'll have a timeout, Portland.
So we'll take one too. 5:06 left in the 3rd quarter. 32-25, Rams in front. We are back. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, Ashley Daniels on WPPS TV 1302 and YouTube, bringing you all of Portland Bulldogs boys basketball this year. Many Deering games as well. And tonight, half and half.
Yeah, we'll try to bring you as many tournament games as possible this year.
And that is regardless of whether it's girls or boys, Deering or Portland.
Now it's Deering's turn to run the 2-3 trapping zone.
Man outside there with Jermaine on him. Cats
Beautiful
Cronin at the
pass.
foul line.
Excellent look by Stillman Mahan there.
Just perfect execution too. Well done by Finn Cats Cronin. Hussein matches.
Deering basket by number 2, Oscar Hussein.
34-27 is the score. As you've said, Frank, it's going to be up to Portland to not let the game get away from them. Oh man!
I think if you're any defender, you gotta bite on that shot fake. Daryl Jermaine told him to shoot. Guess he will.
Oh, Cats Cronin underneath, and he's fouled.
That Cats Cronin gets fouled, but he can't bring that ball down, Steve. He's got to keep it high.
The foul will be on Mapore Samahosa, his first. 34-27 is the score.
That Cats Cronin really lucking out there that he was fouled and didn't give the ball away.
Hits the first one. hits the second as well. So if it's going to come down to free throws, we know that Cats Cronin is hot at the moment. 34-29 is the score. 3:30 left in the third quarter. Oh, well, a foul.
Yeah, I think they had two hands on his back. Oh, no, that will be
The Portland foul is on
Mahan.
number 3, Stillman Mahan.
interesting.
His first, team's third.
Randall will take a seat. Max Morioni.
For Deering.
I guess actually maybe it'll be Kemalandua who comes in.
That should be a foul.
Looks like Donato.
No,
Nope, it'll be on Ethan Thay.
Thay's second.
32,
Portland's third.
Thay. His second, team's fourth.
Hussein.
What a dish.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kamalando. He's got to go right up with that. Put the ball on the floor and just allowed the smaller guys to get in his way.
And the foul will be on Donato.
12, one in Donato. His second, team foul number 5. Jesse
Spencer Cross set to check in for the Dogs. 34-29 is the score. 3:19 left in the third quarter. The Deering Rams are in front right now. Kemalandua hits his first bucket of the night.
Number
Line drive.
Spencer Cross checks in for Portland.
Cats Cronin gets the rebound.
Jesse
Kind of hacked in there. No
He's got to be
call.
strong with the basketball. Here, everybody's going to take a swipe at it.
Cross to Thay.
That'll be
Thay is
Kemalandua.
fouled. Yep. His second.
The Deering foul is on number 50, Jesse Kemalandua. His first, team's second.
Well, Cats Cronin has to get rid of it. And instead, he'll foul.
The Portland foul is
Let
on
Semahosa had the steal.
Cats Cronin. Personal foul number 2.
And again, Cats Cronin foul there, preventing an easy lay-in or even possibly a dunk for Deering. Portland sticking with 2-3 here. Kind of shading down to take away Hussein.
Kemalandua all the way across to Jermaine. So the Rams playing long toss here. That was a move. Oh, that's a.
Oh, my.
You know, that was electrifying. I thought it was a travel, but.
No, not at all, Steve. He stepped right in and threw it down.
There you go. 37-29 brings the crowd to its feet. Cross follows. Kemalandua travels with the ball. Oh, he's upset.
Oh, and he gets a technical.
You know,
Yeah, and you know,
it looks like he was upset with himself. I don't know.
yeah, and you know, and Steve, knowing Jesse, he's a very mild-mannered kid. You know, he had that just kind of momentary outburst, but you got to keep your head in these kinds of games. We talked about it pregame. The biggest thing for Deering in any situation, especially from here on in, is staying under control.
So Mahan takes a shot, gets it in. It's 37-30.
One more shot.
And right there, Steve, I mean, Portland gets an absolute gift. You know, you had the big momentum shift off the Kemalandua dunk, and it goes right back the other way, pretty much negated by the technical foul.
So Mahan with the ball now. It's the Dogs are within 6.
Yeah.
Oh my
Moving
goodness.
screen. Coach Russo wanted Semahosa called for the body, but as usual, it's that second motion that gets the call.
Portland's 32, Ethan Thay.
No,
Number 3, team foul number 7.
I understand that. It looked like he was stationary. Not that I must sound like a homer, but you saw the move,
He
right?
definitely threw his hip out, and it was a reaction.
There you go.
It was a reaction to what Semahosa was doing. So credit to Emporia Semahosa for just being an agitator in that situation.
Jermaine, no. Donato with the rebound. He's got the ball on the right side.
Ooh.
May have gotten away with steps himself there.
I would think so.
37-33, 4-point Deering lead. Wow. Nice play by Cross. Interesting that Anda would just dish it out when he looked like he had an open look inside.
Yeah, interesting. But Steve, as we see kind of we're seeing these big momentum shifts. And this is big. This is huge for Portland. Deering's really got to be the one weathering the storm now.
The steal, Mayen. Stepped on.
11 turnovers for Deering.
37-33 is the score. Donato covered by Morioni. Smart is fouled and he hits it.
Yeah, Randall thought he was playing straight up, but he just kind of walked into him.
Coach Wing just shaking his head.
Yeah, I think you saw it as well. I mean, you always teach your players to play straight up, put the hands up in the air, which is exactly what Randall did, but if he walks into him, it's going to be a foul.
37-35, Smart with a chance to make it a three-point play and bring the Dogs to within one with 1:08 left in the third quarter, and he does. He's got 11 points now, also in double figures.
Portland just seems timely in this one, as we saw in that first matchup. And we'll see if Deering can settle down and get through this.
Semahosa out to Hussein, goes baseline, kicks it out to Morioni. Cross is fouled.
Yeah, and that's going to be on Randall. It's his fourth. And Steve, you would think that you see the foul on Randall. You would think that Deering would try to work it inside for the high percentage shot. They tried to get the quick fix with the kick out three. High bouncing rebound. Inside foul on Randall.
So 43 seconds left in the third quarter. 37-36 is the score. It's a 1-point Deering Rams lead. Donato loses it. On the break, Hussein. 25 seconds now, a 3-point Deering lead. Every possession important here as the momentum can shift.
Portland's got to get a quality look here. Mayen just got to get fooled by the Deering crowd there. They were counting down 3, 2, 1. He put it up.
That was a nice call by the referee right on top of that, just off of Daryl Jermaine.
Yeah, one of those situations where we actually might have the best angle in the house.
So Wani Donato will check it in here with 5.6 seconds left. Wow. The shot goes up, it doesn't fall. Mayen wanted about 3 fouls called. In any event, it's 39-36. We'll bring you fourth quarter action in a moment. So here we go with the all-important fourth quarter. The Rams are up by 3. Stillman Mayen with the ball. Cross has Morioni on him. Inside to Katz Cronin.
Blocked. Semahosa got a piece of it from behind.
And Hussein comes up with the rebound. Oh my goodness. Trouble. Oh, stepped on the line.
Kamalato stepped out of bounds. No, you wanted to sink way down on the baseline to get behind the zone, just a little bit too far.
Here we go, 7 minutes here. Still a 3-point lead. What do we have?
Yeah, double foul here. Man, that's a call that no one likes. But we'll have a foul on Donato, and we'll have a foul on Semahosa as they were kind of banging around for position.
So what happens in that situation?
One team foul each, and the team that had possession retains. One personal foul each. And scorekeeper Ken Levinsky is ringing the buzzer trying to summon Dave DeShays back. There he comes for an explanation.
There's a double foul assessed to Portland's 12, Juani Donato, his third, team's 8, and to Deering's 24, Empore Samuel Jose, his second, team's 6.
Cross.
It's going to be a carry. Don't see that call very often. And when you do, nobody's happy.
Bouchard will check in for Spencer.
Bouchard for Portland.
39-36. And a full house here at Deering High School. Might be cold outside, but it's hot in here. Oh my goodness.
Right idea for Hussein. Portland's doing a good job of collapsing in when he penetrates.
Hussein in the corner, and he hits it. And he electrifies the crowd. 42-36 is the score. 6.5 minutes left in regulation. And this is where we will see if the Portland Bulldogs can step up or if Deering will go on a run. Mayen.
Ooh.
Stops, hits the rim. Samahosa to Hussein.
Taken away.
Yep. And here comes Smart. Fouled by Kemal Landua.
I think that'll be Jesse's fourth.
The Deering foul is on 50, Jesse Kamalandua. On the line for Portland, shooting 2, Kevin Smart.
Good foul shooter, Kevin Smart. 42-36 is the score. 5:44 left in regulation. This is the first one.
21.
Ricky Anda checks in.
For Deering.
Smart hits one of two.
Free throw, Kevin Smart.
42-37. Rams in front. Open in the corner, Morioni.
Yeah, you had to figure he was going to hit one of those.
So only his 5th point tonight, but that was a knockout there. 45-37. Love a timeout, Portland. 5:18 left in regulation. 45-37, Deering Rams in front.
A moving screen on Juani Donato. That's going to be his fourth.
The Portland foul is on.
So officials really tightening up here. 16th Portland turnover.
So Jermaine with the ball.
Steve, really the big moment here for the Bulldogs. Deering is on 6-1 run here. That good timeout. Hope to change momentum. They've got to withstand this possession.
Blocked by Smart.
Oh, wow.
Another block. That went by Donato.
It was.
Double blocks there. Electrifies the Portland crowd.
Well, I guess they didn't just withstand the possession, they took it away. 14 turnovers for Deering.
No, too much. Hussein comes up with it. So now a 10-point Deering lead with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left as Deering slowly but surely pulls away.
Now you can't help but wonder, Steve. I mean, the next possession or two is going to be huge for this game. Morioni got a piece.
Boyce Mahoza in the corner. Jermaine fakes, shakes off Katz Cronin, but Katz Cronin comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, Portland needs a good possession here. If they get something drawn up, maybe get a look from Mahan or Bouchard. And Coach Russo will want to talk about it.
Well, you talked about wanting to have something drawn up, and there you go. 10-point lead here, 3:31 left. Okay, we're back, folks. See what Coach Russo's drawn up as he's got Spencer Cross in the game now. Juani Donato. Cross tries to get the screen to get the shot off.
Yeah, Deering's definitely going to switch over the top on Mahan. They do not want his shooting hand to beat them. Yeah, good hedge by Onda.
Yeah.
Under 3 to play here, Steve. Portland's got to get something.
Nobody's really stepping out. So Coach Russo is going to have another chat here. Not much happened there. The Dogs are still down by 10. So we're back as Gabe Russell has come in for the Dogs now. Oh my gosh, it was tipped away.
Yeah, exactly
Stolen.
what Portland could not afford. 2 timeouts for Joe Russo. Nothing to show for it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
And over the top is Randall. Randall will be out of the game.
No. He's going to be fouled, Steve.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to the line.
And that's going to be on Ethan Thay, who's got one more before he's out of the game.
The foul is on 32, Ethan Thay, his 4th, team's 10th.
Buries the first one.
Now a second shot.
His 3rd point of the game. As Katz Cronin checks in for Ethan Thay. Last regular season game for these seniors.
1 free throw.
Mann with the rebound. He's got the ball. 2 minutes left. 2:15 left. Might need those 15 seconds. 48-37 is the score. It's an 11-point Deering lead. In the corner is Smart for 3.
Got to take it.
Rebound to Gabe Russell. It's off of Jermaine, but forced shot there. Forced pass. Samahosa and Kemalendua are in for Randall and Onda. Patia Donato will be check-in for Portland. He'll check in for Spencer Cross.
Young Patia, the freshman, will inbound. 10 points, minute 41. Portland needs a good shot here. And they can't waste too much time.
Mann had to take it. Oh my goodness. Hussein with the rebound.
Hussein's had a terrific second half. And again, staying under control so far.
Except that time, but still. Over everything. Samahosa with the rebound. It's going to be on Juani Donato, I think his 5th of the game.
No,
Excuse me, Russell.
His first.
I thought he said 12 too, Steve.
On the line for Deering shooting.
12 is
Hussein
I'm not even sure
shooting
12 is in the game.
No, he's not. Coach Russo has him on the bench. Wouldn't be surprised to see him bring him in here for offense. But maybe not. So a couple foul shots for Hussein to try to ice it.
Oh, instead we'll have Sam Gerber and Spencer Cross checking in for Kevin Smart.
Cooper Bay,
Russell.
that is. Number 1, Cooper Bay checking in.
Oh, Cooper Bay, yes.
Yeah, big rebound. It's good timeout by Coach Wing.
We'll be back, 1:05 left. Okay, folks, last minute of the game. Last minute, 1:05.
Yeah, Todd Wing bringing senior reserves Cole Martinson and Vayon Shea back in the game.
Classy move by Coach Wing, and Cooper Bay will foul Lokianda.
The foul is on number 1, Cooper Bay. His first.
And speaking of classy moves, you get Coach Russo. He's there, set to sub in Elias Antonio, hit one of his seniors, get him in the game.
He'll also get number 22 in.
And we don't have 22 on our roster.
Elias Antonio. And also number 20.
You see, with Lokianda at the foul line, Steve, I feel like I mentioned this, he is one of my high jumpers in outdoor track.
One free throw. Lokianda.
Honda converts 1 of 2.
And a big block from Honda.
That's a jump ball if ever I saw one, but that's all right. Here comes Gerber. Number 4 is Shea.
Foul be on Petilla Donato.
14, Petilla Donato, his first team limit. Vayon Shea will have 2 shots.
And Shea with a chance to score on senior night.
And he does.
A nice hand from the crowd.
Twice. 51-37, a half a minute left. Donato inside. Mike Randall.
And he'll be fouled.
The rebound.
The foul is on number 14, Petilla Donato.
Another foul on Petilla Donato.
Second team limit. Back on the line with 2 shots. Number 4, Vayon Shea.
Shea with a chance for 2 more.
It's the first one. So
2 free throws, Vayon Shea.
That's going to be a technical. Yeah,
foul.
and Steve, that's why you have the dunking technical there.
his second dunk of the night. He is electrifying, but you can't do that in high school basketball.
No, and I mean, Steve, there was a big controversy a couple years ago about the hanging on the rim. Dunking hanging on the rim is a technical. That's the intent.
Sam Gerber gets on the board.
He will have one more shot.
He hits both.
Free throws, Samuel Gerber.
The crowd will start to file out. Maybe not a bad thing. Antonio does not hit it, gets the shot off. The final score is 55-39. Deering defeats Portland.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for coming. Please travel home safely. Please stay off the floor as you exit the gymnasium. Have a great weekend.
So Mike Hoffer joined again by Mike. Mike, the Dogs went into the locker room. They were down by 2, but in the end, Deering really comes on strong and ends up winning by 16 points.
Well, the difference was in the fourth quarter. Portland didn't have a field goal. They made 3 free throws. They were within a point there right at the end of the third quarter before Hussein made that layup to give Deering a little momentum. But, I think if you're Deering, you got to be happy the way you responded to this test. Because in the past, when Portland has pushed, Deering hasn't pushed back. Deering pushed back very hard tonight. It's a big win for them going into the tournament. It's got to give them some confidence.
Well, Frank, let's talk about the leading scorers tonight. Oscar Hussein with 16 points for Deering. Daryl Germain with 14, including 4 threes, 8 points for Loki Anda. And that's the offense. But their defense was something else, as Mike said, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and Deering limited Portland to only 24 shots by my count on the offensive end. Deering shot 27 in the first half alone. So really taking away looks for Portland. And going back to offense, we mentioned Oscar Hussein leading the Rams with 16 points. I think more important was he had a handful of assists, 8 on my sheet. He did a lot to open up that offense for Deering. But credit to Portland. They came in, they hung with a tough team, and they didn't back down.
Folks, also Jesse Kamalandua had 2 monster dunks tonight. He electrified the crowd. He electrified himself a little bit the second time, and that led to a tee. Stillman Mayen had 12 points for Portland and tied Kevin Smart for the lead with 12 points apiece. This is Steve Schwartz for Frank Mayen, Mike Hoffer, Ashley Daniels, and Damian Robinson for WPPS TV 1302 and YouTube, saying so long from the home of Deering High School, where the Rams have defeated the Bulldogs. It's on to the playoffs. Good night.